For our son's 16th birthday, my husband took our 3 oldest to the Hollywood Bowl to see Jurassic Park with a live orchestra. So this is my attempt to make a cake that when you cut it, it looks like dinosaur bones being excavated, but the whole thing is still cake. I don't know why I do this to myself, where I make these cakes where I'm not sure if they're gonna work until after I cut them open, because this is definitely not the first time. But I started by making just a really basic vanilla sheet cake and then cutting out some bone shapes with a cookie cutter and then putting those in the freezer. 24 hours later, I made my chocolate cake batter, and then I took out my vanilla cake bones and I placed them in my bundt pan, doing my best to place them in the correct direction so that they would be in the same direction that I would cut, because I wanted to make sure I wasn't cutting like in the middle of the bone, if that makes sense. I also wanted to make sure that there were enough bones so that I wasn't gonna like miss them. And then I poured the cake batter on top. I realized after I probably should have put a little cake batter underneath as well, but when I pulled it out, it did seem okay. I made just a really simple vanilla glaze and did a little drizzle. When the moment of truth came, I was super nervous, and the first slice I was like, oh my gosh, it didn't work. But once we started to really cut it up, there were some pretty clear pieces. So overall, I'm okay with how it turned out. I would do a couple things differently next time, but definitely not bad for a first attempt.